divided into three branches. The executive branch is made of the president, who handles foreign policy, and the prime minister, who manages the daily roles of the government with the help of his council of ministers. Currently, Mark Rahamalo is the president, and Charles Rahamana is the prime minister. The bicameral legislature is made of a National Assembly and a Senate. These two houses are responsible for making laws and keeping the executive in check, just like the United States Congress. The main difference is that the president is able to appoint 30 out of 90 senators, giving them more power with the legislature. The last branch is the judiciary, made of the Supreme Court, the Administrative and Financial Constitutional Court, and the Appeals Court, and the High Court of Justice. Overall, Madagascar's government is pretty effective. The separation of executive power into two leaders and universal suffrage ensures that each of the two parts of the country is well represented. The system of checks and balances amongst the branches and even within a branch in the case of the executive helps keep each branch in check. The only drawback to the system would be low efficiency due to power being spread too far.
The GDP in Madagascar is $18.44 billion, while the GDP per capita is $900. South Madagascar's major industries are processed foods, clothing, textile, mining, paper, refined petroleum products, glassware, construction, soap, and cement. Although the country has reached the poverty lines of the World Bank, it's still developing and slowly going up, with its economy improving and the people's standards of living increasing since 2004. The country is a developing country, and its infrastructure is still being built, and many foreign investors are mainly tech-tycoons are investing in factories in Madagascar. There is a tax system which charges an 18% tax from the gross salaries, 30% corporate income tax, 10% property tax, 4.3% professional tax, 50% tax on interest, a value-added tax of 18%, and a 200 area stamp duty, with area being the Madagascar currency. The government charges the aforementioned taxes and is aggressively seeking foreign investors to invest in business in Madagascar. The government was also in charge of the rising from poverty that started in 2002 by developing a recovery plan and implementing it in the country. The main reason for the economic turmoil in Madagascar is the fact that it did not have anything to import before 2000. Furthermore, after political development in 2002, the national GDP has dropped by almost 13% due to the fact that many foreign investors decided to hold back. The government is involved in the country's economic policies by charging taxes and creating new plans to help the economy. Although the country is not fully prospering, with the government's careful planning and aggressive foreign economic expansion, the country is on the right track to economic prosperity and success.
All of the medical services in Madagascar are free. Each province has its own central and local clinics, while dispensaries and maternity care centers are supplemented by mobile hospitals. The health sector in Madagascar is controlled by the Madagascar Ministry of Health. The total life expectancy is 62.6 years, or 60.58 years for males and 64.51 years for females. The infant mortality rate for the total population is 55.59 deaths per 1,000 live births, or 60.59 deaths per 1,000 live births for males, and 60.45 deaths per 1,000 live births for females. Some of Madagascar's major diseases include bacterial and bacterial diarrhea, hepatitis A, typhoid fever, chikungunya, malaria, schistosomiasis, and the plague. Although violent crimes exist in Madagascar, they are level run down after the latest presidential election due to the president's some affinity for crime enforcement. The majority of crimes in Madagascar are now involving petty thievery. The government is doing an excellent job in protecting its citizens from crime, as the number of violent crimes is lowered due to aggressive enforcement techniques. There is an 18-month obligatory conscript service for males between 18 and 25 years of age. There are 230,088 men in the army and 229,936 females serving. Although the military is not involved in any war, it does affect the people, due to the fact that every single male has to serve in the army for 18 months. The country's government is doing a very effective job in dealing with the health and safety of the country, as it is working hard to provide people with fresh water, medicine, and doctors, while all government is fighting crime.
Madagascar's judicial system is based off the French tradition. At the bottom level, traditional courts, or DIA, hear civil and criminal cases. Their decisions can then be appealed up to the appeals court level and then up to the Supreme Court. Military and public officials are tried in the High Courts of Justice. This system is legitimate and functional. The court system performed spectacularly under the 2001 election and the 2002 recount, and was able to prevent a civil war from happening. In its constitution, Madagascar explicitly promises its citizens protection of their basic human rights and the freedom of speech. In addition, everyone in the country is also treated equally. There are minor issues about women's equality, but good progress has been made, considering the fact that Madagascar's constitution has been in effect for less than 20 years. It can be said that the Malagasy government is doing a good job providing justice for its people. Aside from a few reported cases of police abuse and arbitrary arrest by law enforcement, the Malagasy is content with the way things are being policed.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.